Honorable Premier, Acting Director of Virgin Shipping Registry, Captain Bala, Head of Operations of SVITZER America's BVA Office, Mr. Snowy, Legal Counsel for SVITZER America's BVA Office, Mr. Henry, specially invited guests, media partners, good afternoon and welcome to this afternoon's proceedings. I'm Permanent Secretary in the Premier's Office, Broderick Penn, and I will be your chairperson for this brief ceremony this afternoon. What we are doing here today, we're having what we call a ship registration certificate handover ceremony. And it's quite exciting for me, my ministry, and the Premier, and indeed the government of the Virgin Islands, because for us this is a manifestation of the government's commitment to build and diversify our economic subsectors. And today, in partnership with a new entrant in our industry, we continue our resolve to grow and add value to that subsector. Without further ado, though, I want to invite our Honorable Premier to give some brief remarks where you will hear a little bit more about what we've been doing in the shipping registry and the new partnerships that we are engaging. So if I can ask you, Honorable Premier, to come and deliver your remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Penn, Mr. Chairman. Acting Director of the Virgin Shipping Registry, Captain Bala. Head of Operations for SVITZER America's BVA Office, Mr. Albert Snowy. Especially invited guests, media partners, good afternoon. This is a historic occasion as the government of the Virgin Islands, through the Virgin Islands Shipping Registry, as its key maritime administration arm, continues to move forward with purposeful resolve to make this area of our economy stronger and more vibrant. Over the past year and recent months, the government has made some key decisions that we believe will continue to open avenues for growth within the maritime industry of the territory. The Virgin Islands Shipping Registry is a member of the prestigious UK, United Kingdom Red Ensign Group of ship registries. This group is renowned for quality and safety in maritime administration. Most recently, Cabinet has approved and I have signed a memorandum of understanding with the United Kingdom to empower the Virgin Islands Shipping Registry to operate as a full Category 1 register of ships within the Red Ensign Group. This means that once fully executed, restrictions on the size and types of vessels which are allowed to be registered under the flag of the BVI will be removed. The VISR will be able to offer their services to a wider market internationally. We are steadily moving forward in ensuring that we are compliant with international maritime law. The process of enacting the Maritime Labour Convention into the BVI is afoot. This convention, said to be the Seafarers' Bill of Rights, deals with the seafarers' living and working conditions. Some of you may be aware of a recent public seminar held by the Shipping Registry to inform the public and industry stakeholders how the law will affect them individually and as maritime service providers. We're also working on amendments to merchant shipping legislation to make it fit for purpose for the shipping registry to face the emerging challenges in the industry. Marketing the Virgin Islands Shipping Registry is key to increasing the growth of the number of ships registered in the BVI. In 2014, 234 ships were registered in the BVI, and I'm pleased to report that this year up to mid-August, 166 ships have already been registered. The Virgin Islands Shipping Registry has now over 3,750 vessels in their register, consisting of mostly yachts and tugs. However, the full Category 1 register, the territory will be in a position to enter the larger ships market. Furthermore, in our continued efforts to be responsive to our clientele, particularly in the European market this year, my government opened a London office of the Virgin Islands Shipping Registry and placed a business development manager to market the registry, respond to clients in the UK and EU sector, as well as attend to their survey, certification, and registration needs. I'm also very pleased to announce that the Shipping Registry has joined the Red Ensign Group Joint Marketing Forum. This forum will have a strong presence in the London International Shipping Week in early September this year, where a unique networking opportunity for leaders across all sectors of the international shipping industry is available. It is anticipated that the Virgin Shipping Registry delegation will meet with some of the shipping industry biggest players and will take the opportunity to emphasize the advantages of doing business with the BVI. In addition, the Virgin Islands will have a strong presence at the upcoming Monaco Boat Show, slated for September 23rd. This is an annual event that showcases the expertise of the superyacht industry in their respective fields. The show is expected to have its usual presence of shipping registries, yacht owners, designers, shipyards, and providers of ancillary maritime services. This show is largely attended by people of high net worth who own super yachts. Along with promoting our shipping registry services, the Virgin Islands Shipping Registry of the BVI booth will also showcase the territory as a destination of choice for sailing and tourism. Today I'm pleased, however, not only to give that brief update on the work of our shipping registry, but to mark this momentous occasion in the evolution of our shipping registry. We believe the decision of SVITZER Americas to open a management office in the territory and to register their vessels under the British Virgin Islands flag is clear evidence that the government of the Virgin Islands is moving in the right direction in the ship registration industry. With around 430 harbor and offshore tugs, SVITZER is the largest service provider in the world for towing vessels used in the maritime operations. I understand that the center will manage the operations of approximately 70 tugs in the Americas. The Virgin Islands is an established and pioneering center for global business, secure and stable jurisdiction, and a world-renowned marine environment is very conducive for establishing a shipping company. Furthermore, today is a welcome development which highlights the value-added services and benefits which continues to be derived from our financial services industry. We are delighted to associate with a world-renowned company such as SVITZER, and happy to know that SVITZER has committed to bringing more vessels to be registered within the BVI. Work to bring the second vessel, Stacia Coroni, into the Virgin Islands Register has already commenced. All good news. I commend the work of the Acting Director of Virgin Islands Shipping Registry, Captain Raman Bala, and his team at the Shipping Registry for coordinating and making this event possible. Ladies and gentlemen, today progress continues. Mr. Snowy, I am indeed pleased to officially welcome SVITZER to the territory. We thank you for choosing BVI as your flag, and we look forward to a long-lasting partnership with the company. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Premier Smith will hand over the first ship registration certificate to the SVITZER Group to the vessel SVITZER Hanne. Mr. Snowy, this is a traditional flag that's flown on the vessels that are under BVI registration. Our traditional corporate gift. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time it gives me pleasure to introduce Mr. Snowy, our newest shipping partner from SVITZER Americas.
Yeah, my name is Albert Snowy. Apologies for my strange last name, but people are mixing up all the vowels in a row. But yeah, first of all, I want to thank everybody for being here, and especially the Honorable Premier Orlando Smith for having me here, because this is a very important event for us. We really take great pride that today we have our first SVITZER vessel registered under the flag of the British Virgin Islands. This is special for us, and this is something we're already aiming for quite a while. And finally, it was there. Well, I say finally, but that doesn't mean it was a difficult process. Actually, it was a very smooth process. But let me first explain a little bit who we are. SVITZER is the largest global towing and salvage company in the world. We were founded in 1833, and we have a headquarters in Copenhagen, Denmark. I'm not Danish, I'm from Holland, but I'm still recruited by the Danes. And we are a full subsidiary of Maersk. AP Müller Maersk Group, which you might know. Here and there you see a container with Maersk on the side. Well, that's us as well. Actually, Maersk is also the biggest maritime company in the world. Our operations entity in the Americas is called SVITZER Americas Ltd. So that's what I'm representing. And we are already registered in the BVI since 2002, but we never had an office. The good Mr. Henry was basically our representative. But our business is really growing fast in the last couple of years, and we have it was about time that we started up an office in the BVI, which we did a couple of months ago, and we've got a brand new office here in Rotown now. What we do from this office is basically we support all our operations in the Americas, ranging from the very north of Canada until the south in Chile. And the support ranges from operational support, technical support, and safety and quality support. Svitzer, being a leader in the global towage market, we are strongly committed to continuously improve our quality standards. And one of the reasons we actually also came to the BVI, because you got here this recognized red sign shipping registry, which really suits our requirements. And then today we have finalized the registration of our first vessel on the BVI flag, the SVITZER HANNE. By the way, the SVITZER HANNE, the name Hanne comes from that's the name of the wife of our director, of our regional director. And I really hope, but I'm very confident that this is the start of a good long relationship and cooperation with the register and with all the authorities here. We worked with the registry the last couple of months very intensively to have this vessel registered, and I must say it was very pleasant, and they really showed a very professional, very service-oriented, and very knowledgeable about what they're doing. So from our side, we are extremely happy that we made this choice. Well, next step is the registration of a following group of vessels. That will be a batch of 6 vessels. We already once was mentioned in the speech of the Premier. The Statia Coroni will be the first one. Then we do 5 more vessels in Bahamas. And it's our intention that in the course of next year that we have 20 vessels proudly flying the BVI flag around the Caribbean. This was more or less my speech. I also have a small present for the Premier. Let me see if I understand you can hang this in your office now for at least 4 more years. So that's good. Maybe going to be 8. But this is the boat. This is the flag. You see that you already see the BVI flag with the window. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Snoei. That brings us to the end of this very brief proceeding.